Hello everyone. Hi, hello Piyush bhai. What's up? When are you launching Udemy? We'll talk about it. Hi, Tahir. Hi, hello Sahil. Okay, let's just wait for let's just wait for 2-3 minutes. A lot of people are yet to join. Okay, nice to see. Nice to see a lot of people. Great. Okay, where is everyone? Yeah, I lost track of my link. That's what I'm searching for. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we have almost 200 people. Okay. Hi, Chanish. So we'll discuss about a few interesting things in this video. So hi, Abhishek. Hi, how to build logic in programming. Yeah, we'll talk about all of that. And along with that, I also have few important things to share in the video. Greetings from London. Oh, thank you. So this is part of our every Wednesday live streams that we are planning to do, right? So yeah, thanks. Nice to see a lot of people. Suraj, Rani, thanks for joining the channel. Okay, so now, firstly, I will show you um, an interesting thing that we have been doing. So if you are member of this channel for some time, you already know that we have launched something called DevOps Support, right? Now we have taken that to next level. Okay, so let me tell you what is it, and let me also tell you what is the next step that we are taking. So right now we are actually on Slack. So I'll share my screen and show you, right? So this is the screen, right? So right now we have this Slack community which we are running. So anybody who is practicing DevOps, right, from our channel or from other channels, what usually people lack is that one-on-one support. Obviously, it's not possible for someone to get on a call with you, whether you are joining live courses, whether you are joining any paid courses. People can't join live with you. So what we have started in 2025 is this dedicated DevOps support. For example, I'll show you one issue how it works. So Priyanka had some question about CI/CD pipeline, and you can see there are 112 replies on it. So until the issue is solved, we try to work with them. Like there are 15 replies. Every like different people are asking questions here, you can see, and we try to help them as much as possible, and we try to respond them in 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes it takes more time, obviously, but there are also times where we reply back, like, in probably 2 to 3 minutes as well. So now this was going very well. uh, at the beginning of this year, I shared this idea with all of you, right? And great, a lot of people actually supported it. Now we have more than 1,000 people who are on this Slack channel. So now what we have thought is to take it to the next level, and we have started Discord server. Of course, we did not completely move to the Discord server. We started experimental uh, uh, experimental movement today itself. And the idea is that we will move from Slack to Discord. There are a couple of advantages. Like, this is our Discord server. Um if you join, like, let's say if you join uh, as a member of the channel, you will directly get the complete details how you can join the Slack channel. So for that, you need to become member of the channel, because this is like support that we are only providing to the members of the channel. We cannot do it for, we cannot open the Slack channel for everyone, then it will be completely spammed. So the advantage of moving to Discord is that, Abhishek, like, here it is all fine, like, why are we moving to Discord? The first thing is that Slack does not have more than 3 months of history, right? So there are a lot of times where Slack itself works as FAQ, or it itself acts as a issue database. Somebody might have already asked the question that you are facing. Why do you even have to wait for me, right? So it's just like a Stack Overflow where you search for it, you already have issue that someone else asked. So you can directly look for it in the Slack. Now, with 3 months of timeline that the Slack data gets automatically deleted after 3 months, after 90 days. So with Discord, we will not have that issue. Second issue is that sometimes people get job and they might leave this Slack channel, they might not need the support anymore, or they might not be learning DevOps anymore. So in that case, the issue with Slack is that they are still on the Slack channel, and actually the count is more, but number of active users on Slack are less. So again, to avoid that, YouTube has Discord direct integration. That is, you can actually connect your YouTube channel with a Discord server, and anybody, like let's say Ankit has become a member of the channel. So Ankit can install Discord just in 3 steps. Ankit can install Discord and go to the Discord user settings. Just there is a button called connections, or there is a tab called connections. So if Ankit goes to the connection tab, Ankit can connect his YouTube channel to the Discord server. And once Ankit does that, so they will directly see the option join Abhishek Veeramalla. And once they join, they are on the Discord server. And once they, let's say they don't want to continue the membership, so they want to revert the membership, automatically Discord will kick that person off. So only the active users will remain on the Discord server who are active members of the channel. So because of these two reasons, primary reasons, we are moving from Slack to Discord. Also, like Slack membership is very much high. Like if I have to take a Slack paid subscription, the membership of the channel is just 199 rupees, whereas the Slack membership for one user, I think it's almost like $10. So there is no way we can actually take the Slack membership. So that's why we are moving to Discord. In future, if we want to take any add-ons or any additional plugins on Discord, we will take that, because we are building a team. Right now we have a small team. That is how we are supporting. Uh, Impossible for me to alone support everyone, right? So we built a small team, and in future we are planning to do it big, where you know even if the Discord server goes to large number, still our team can help each and everyone with their questions. So yeah, this is one of the main themes of today's video, where I want to share that the support thing is going very well. A lot of people are actually utilizing it, and some people, even though they joined as member, they are not utilizing it. So I'll highly recommend. So if you are joining as a member of the channel, just youtube.com/Abhishek Veeramalla /join, which I posted, right? So if you join as a member of the channel, make sure you go to the Slack. Right now we are on Slack. In next 1 week, we will completely migrate to Discord, and instructions will also be provided with screenshots, right? Instructions will also be provided with screenshots. So you don't have to worry. Discord migration will be taken care. It's just 3-step process. But for now, if you are joining as a member of the channel, just go to the Slack channel and make the full use out of it. Cool. So somebody said like today you are streaming early. Yeah. So today I'm done with my work early. Lot of people are asking about Udemy course. See, I have something for you. I am already preparing the complete content. Just like every one of you have the notebook, I also have a notebook, and so the project is going to be very big. That's why it is taking time. So you can see These are the different steps that we are going to have in the project. It will also have a domain integration, round 53 integration, everything. So that's why it is taking time. I'll make sure the project is going to be very good. So please wait for it. I just don't want to dump anything on Udemy and tell that, okay, this is my Udemy course, use it. No, it's not like that. you know we are preparing a very good Udemy course, which will have a lot of steps, which will uh, which will cover the project explanation, interview questions about the project, how you can add that project to the resume, which is an e-commerce project. Along with that, we will cover all the steps. Cool. Yeah. And yeah, some people, you know they have an issue that they cannot join as member of the channel because their country does not support it. Unfortunately, today we cannot do anything because it's the YouTube policy. I think it's not allowed in Nepal. I'm not sure about Pakistan, but in Nepal, Sri Lanka also, I guess. So in some countries, you cannot take YouTube uh, membership for a channel. Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot do anything at this point. Hi, bro. I'm not able to join the Slack group. Can you? Don't worry. If you just join, you will get the link. If you joined sometime back, just go to the community tab, right? Go to our channel, Abhishek Veeramalla, and go to the community tab. If you go to the community tab, you will find the Slack channel link. Okay. Yeah, I see that you just joined Indo Canadian Diaries. Please wait, you will get the link. Otherwise, just go to the community tab of the channel. You will find the Slack channel link. Okay, a lot of people, like we almost have 300 people. So let's wait. Let's take some questions here, right? So I'll again come back to this point of the initiative that we have started and how we are supporting people through that Slack channel and Discord server in future. But before that, let's take some questions. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining as a member. I cannot thank each and everyone, but yeah, thanks all of you. Hello Tahir. Three good projects for resume. See, I'll tell you one thing. The three best projects should be according to your skill. So today I have made a lot of projects on the channel, right? Yesterday also I uploaded Azure DevOps project, which is a 3 hour long project. Like, very honestly, it's one of my best projects because right from GitHub to Azure, pipeline migration, Docker files, and deploying it onto AKS platform using GitOps. Like that, we have a lot of projects on the channel. Now, how do you identify three best projects for you? Identify the skills, right? Let's say Kubernetes is your favorite. Take Kubernetes project from the channel. Let's say shell scripting is your favorite. Take a shell scripting project so that you will be able to, you know, explain better during the interviews. It's not that, Abhishek, it's not that Abhishek has suggested a project and I will take that project. Please don't do that like that. So Karthik is asking, without any prior knowledge, can I start with Ansible? No, it doesn't work like that because you need to know SSH, you need to have knowledge of Linux, you need to understand, you need to have understanding of shell scripting, right? So do not start like that. And Ansible is not even a mandatory skill. Why do you want to start with Ansible? Nagaraju says, I took membership, but still I cannot become a member. See, that's what I'm telling you. If you have taken membership, like I can see, just go to the community tab of the channel. You will find the Slack channel link. Don't have to worry about it. No, DSA is not required unless you are aiming for Google related companies. Google or, I mean, unless you are aiming for FANG or MANG, it's not mandatory. Okay, let's see if there is any question that can help. Is shell scripting series that we have enough for DevOps role? So I think in shell scripting series, I think we have 4 videos or 5 videos on shell scripting, right from basic. Then we have 3 projects, I guess. So I think it's good enough. Like we have covered all the basic shell commands. Then I showed you 2 to 3 different projects. So if you can explain that, it's good enough. Similarly, the Python as well. If you can explain whatever we have on the channel, it is good enough. Like Fayaz, have you seen my recent shell scripting project where I used shell scripting to address a real-time task? It's actually a freelancing task that I've done. I uploaded it onto the channel. If possible, take a look at it. So we worked on cost optimization project for a freelancing client where we used shell scripting to actually replace or move some of the data to S3 bucket where previously they were using something else. So using shell scripting, we migrated the data to S3 bucket. So it was like, it is a very nice project. You should take a look at it. Money deducted but declined by YouTube. Uh, Yuvraj, you are already a member of the channel. You don't have to worry about that. Just go to the community tab. You will find the Slack channel link and you can join our Slack. So don't worry. What will be impact of AI in 2025? Hmm. See, it's a very important question. A lot of people might also have this question. I'll I'll explain it very detailed. Okay. So if you look at the advancement of AI, for example, if you look at the GitHub Copilot workspace, recently I did a video on that, or I recently did a video on bowl.new. So AI is progressing. Definitely, it is able to do some tasks that we are actually doing today. Right? I asked it to create a EKS cluster. It created an EKS cluster, right? Within a VPC EKS cluster with node group, it actually did it. And uh, using Copilot Workspace, I don't know how many watched that video, but I actually contributed to a upstream feature that is an open source feature which is in Argo CD. So it is doing a lot of development effort, right? And it is doing it with ease. Now you might say that, but Abhishek, a lot of people say that um, reasoning skill or when it comes to complex tasks, AI cannot do it, right? So yes, definitely. At this point of time, AI cannot do the complex tasks or where a critical thinking or critical reasoning is involved. But understand this way as well. Uh, Please try to listen to me, whatever I'm saying completely. So listen to me till the end. So yeah, definitely AI will not be able to do the critical reasoning or complex things at this point of time. But also understand we are in the early stages of AI, right? The advancement of ChatGPT is just like 2 years or 2.5 years. Imagine after 5 years, you know, won't AI advance to an extent that it will also start doing the complex tasks that you're doing? Like I know, at least I think, yeah, it might able to do that. But still, your jobs will not be replaced by AI. Why? Now, this is interesting. So today, what you are trying to do, right? Whatever we are doing, let's say we are building an e-commerce application, or let's say we are writing a quick commerce application, right? So our boundaries are set to some extent, and AI will be able to perform these boundaries in next 3 years, next 4 years. But when AI tries to complete these boundaries or do the task within these boundaries, now we will try to solve even bigger problems. Now, this is where I believe we are going to head towards, right? Today, if you look at what we are doing, we are not solving like any big problems, like writing an e-commerce application, writing a quick commerce application, or a web application, like these are not real problems that we are trying to solve, right? There is a lot that we need to solve in terms of uh, take the industry of pharma. With all of these advancement, for just COVID vaccine, all of us had to wait for 1.5 years. Now taking AI, if we can achieve that, or AI solves the simple problems for us, and using AI, we can make very big advancements in the field of pharma. And probably we will, in future, if there are any you know things like COVID, we might be able to get the vaccine very soon. Similarly, look at the space of rocket science, look at the space of industries, look at the space of cars. Today, the maximum speed a car can go, we cannot go beyond that because we don't have the engineering marvel that is required. Now, if AI is doing these simple things, don't you think we will go ahead and we will try to solve all of these bigger problems, right? Today, our thinking is that if AI is writing this e-commerce application, my job is gone. If AI is able to write this shell script, my job is gone. But these are all very simple problems that we are trying to address. Our boundaries are very small. Now, with AI going to help us in future, we will use AI and we will start solving very big problems, right? So this is my take on AI, and this is why I believe AI is not going to replace jobs, but in fact, it is actually going to help us improve our productivity, efficiency, and with AI, we are going to solve bigger problems in future. Take any field, take the field of pharma, take the field of uh, robotics, take the field of external space, or take the field of I think I covered pharma, right? Take any particular field today, we are only solving very simple problems. AI will write code, not logic. See, that's what I'm saying, right? It depends on what kind of logic. Today AI can write simple logic. What about after 5 years, right? How can you say that AI can't write logic today? Like writing a shell script is also a logic. Without logic, there is no code. So with AI, let's all try to solve bigger problems in future. So don't be worried that AI will replace your job, or AI is writing this e-commerce application, AI is writing this web application, AI is deploying my application to Kubernetes. That's all very simple things. Now we are doing it because nobody else is there to do those things for us. If somebody is going to help us for those activities, we will do something big. Okay, I hope it is clear. I don't know, like I might have given a very elaborated answer for a simple question that is asked. Uh, yeah, let me see the comment section to see if people were able to understand. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Cool. So, is there any need to learn web development before DevOps? You need to understand the software development lifecycle, right? So you don't need to know how to write application end to end, but you need to actually understand the software development lifecycle, where how exactly things work, like what exactly you need to build, all of these things. If you understand, like there is no need to write an end to end web application. So somebody mentioned in the comment section that there is issue with the Slack channel link that is available in the community tab. No, I just quickly tested it and it works fine. Just retry. If in case if that doesn't work for you, just quickly retry. Why can't India build something like OpenAI, Facebook, or any big platform which world can use? Yeah, let's try to do it. Right. So India, all of us is India. So if you have any idea, like let's say you have some idea like Instagram, or you have some idea like Facebook, who is stopping you today? Nobody is stopping you. You have investors who are going to invest in you. You have, you know, millions of users. In fact, lot of people on Facebook, Instagram are users from India, right? Because we are a country of almost 1.5 billion people. So in fact, it's easy. Like if we have ideas, and you know, if we take that risk of building applications, sure, there is nothing stopping today. How much Ansible should we learn as a beginner? So whatever we covered on the channel in the Ansible playlist is good enough. That much is enough. Okay. For DevSecops, you don't need any course, right? Just adding 2 to 3 tools to your complete DevOps thing and building that mindset is DevSecops. We will do one project so that I can show you, like, you know, in fact, I don't believe anything like DevSecops. DevOps itself is DevSecops. But just for people, like a lot of people are asking about DevSecops project. So I will do a DevSecops project. The name will be DevSecops, where exactly we will do the DevOps related things. But I will stress little more on the security point, right? Because why I feel there is nothing like DevSecops, because as a DevOps engineer, you should think about security. Like there is no other person, or somebody else is not going to think about security for you. As a DevOps engineer, whatever you are doing, are you writing a shell script? Think about security. Are you writing a CI/CD pipeline? Think about security in each stage. That is called DevSecOps. So you might have seen a lot of courses on DevSecOps, like a lot of people selling DevSecOps boot camps. So you know, for that you might have thought that okay, there is something called DevSecOps which is different. No, it's just a DevOps engineer with security mindset, and I feel everybody should have it. Yeah, yeah, it is loading. I showed at the beginning of the video. So the project complete curriculum is getting loaded, right? I'll share the details soon. Deepti, I'll announce the details very soon. So it's going to be a very complex project. So that's why it's taking time. Like rather than complex, the thing that I'm actually trying to do is trying to explain how to add that project to the resume, how to, you know, explain that project in the interview, why, like a lot of questions will be around the project, right? So how can you explain the project to the interviewer? How can you answer questions on that particular project? That is what I'm trying to stress more on. So it will take little more time. I haven't started recording it. So yeah. Okay, interesting. Somebody is using AI to get answers to the interview questions. Nice. Okay. Yeah. So just to repeat, I think there are new people again. So if we go back to the thumbnail, whatever thumbnail we have on the video. So firstly, at the beginning of this year, that is 2025, beginning of January. So I announced that we are starting something called DevOps Support, right? So in fact, we started it. There are more than 1,000 people with whom we are working. A lot of people are asking their questions while practicing DevOps. So it's a support channel that we started, which is a Slack channel where anybody who is learning DevOps, they can come to the channel, ask questions. Only thing is, it's only for the members of the channel. So if you join the channel as a member, you will get access to the Slack and you can ask questions. For example, you know, if you see the screen which I'm sharing, so this is the Slack channel that we have where a lot of people are asking questions. You can see, for example, like Josh had some question, and uh, me along with other people on the channel, we all try to help Josh. So I also have a small team, and for example, Priyanka had a question, and it is some issue with the ultimate CI/CD pipeline that Priyanka was working on. And if you see, you know we try to help till the point the issue is resolved, and finally issue is resolved, only then the thread is closed, right? Similarly, like people post different questions that they have. For example, there is one issue with the Kubernetes upgrade here, and there was some issue with DevSecops, or for somebody the project was implemented but they cannot see the project, the site could not be reached. So again, so that way, different people ask questions on the Slack channel, whoever are practicing DevOps. And the condition, like I mentioned, is you need to be member of the channel to get access to this Slack. Now this was going very good. Now the thumbnail, if you see, we are actually moving to Discord. So that is what I mentioned, right? We are moving to Discord. So why are we moving to Discord? Two reasons. One, although everything is going good with Slack, so Slack has a limit that the data that is in the Slack, questions that are asked in the Slack or the chat history, is removed after 90 days. Now to keep the chat history, the subscription of the Slack is very high. For one user, I think the charge is like $10 to $20, and the membership charge in India is only like 199 rupees, which is $2. So for $2, we cannot spend $20, right? And another reason is that Slack does not have proper integration with YouTube. So today you might join as a member of the channel, and after 1 month, 2 months, you don't feel like using it, but you still are there on the Slack because you are not automatically removed. Although you revoke your YouTube membership, but you're still on the Slack. So to address these two things, we are migrating to Discord. We will do that in next 7 days or in next 1 week, where in Discord we will have the complete chat history. So even after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or even after 1 year, anybody who's coming to Discord, before posting the question, they can search in the history, and in the history, if they already find the answer to their question, it's very easy for them. They don't even have to wait for me or someone from my team to respond to it, right? And second thing is that one is chat history. Second thing, YouTube and Discord have an integration. So if you join as a member of the channel and if you install Discord, if you go to the connections tab and just add YouTube to the connection, that's it. You will find join button and you can join our Discord server. In future, if you revoke the membership, you are automatically kicked out from Discord because YouTube and Discord have that integration. So to have both of these things, we are migrating to Discord, and I think it's going to be amazing once we move to Discord because it also has other cool integrations. So this is something that I wanted to explain. Cool. Answer is very simple. We have a lot of projects on YouTube today. In Udemy, the only thing that we are going to do is we are going to add few more things like project explanation, interview point of view, how to add the project, a e-commerce project end to end. Second, Udemy has a large database of users. There are a lot of DevOps learners who are on Udemy and who are not on YouTube. Now, as a content creator, it will take me a step ahead, right? So if I go to another platform like Udemy, where there are millions of users, as a content creator, my content will reach a lot more people. It's very simple to create a website and sell that course on the website, but your content will not reach a lot of people. If you're making something, and just like YouTube, where there are millions of other users, that would be good. That's it. Will Trump tariffs affect India's IT industry? I'm actually not sure about that particular thing. I don't have a lot of knowledge. So probably you should all tell me how it happens. Or maybe after some days I'll understand it. But right now, I don't have a lot of knowledge on it. Yeah, this is interesting. Arun is asking, we have a free DevOps Zero to Hero course, right? On our channel. Is it updated for 2025? Uh, if you see in last 20 days, I have updated a lot of videos in our DevOps Zero to Hero series, right? I keep posting on the Telegram as well that today I updated that video, today I updated this video. So every video is tied to a GitHub repository and we are constantly updating them. So even in 2025, and I assure you, even in 2026, you can still follow that date playlist. DevOps Zero to Hero, AWS, Azure, Terraform, Python, all of them will be constantly updated. And in case if I have to re-record a video, I'll still do that. You don't have to worry. Hi, Smile. I already covered the tools, whatever tools are covered in the date roadmap. You need to learn all of them. Thanks, Sayapa. How to learn Python and Python scripting? There is a playlist on the channel called Python for DevOps. Aniket, go to that. You will learn Python, Python scripting, and Python for DevOps as well. That is the Python projects for DevOps as well. Okay, I'm trying to see if there are any questions that I can pick up. We have almost 300 people. I just addressed this question, right? Impact of AI. I just addressed it. So, in a nutshell, like I don't want to repeat all of that again because it was a lengthy explanation. I think almost took 5 minutes. So, in a nutshell, I'll tell you uh, in whichever field you are in, like whether you are in development, whether you are in DevOps or something, in a long run, right? Initially, you might see some ups and downs because whenever there is something new, there will be some effects of that something, right? So AI is also like that. I think AI will have impact on development initially, but in the long run, like if you maybe go like 5 years or 10 years, there will be still a lot of people doing the development, whatever is the name that you call it. You might call it development, you might call it anything else, but in future people will start using AI and we will all start solving the complex problems. Today we are solving very simple problems like e-commerce application, web application. Like these are not real big problems, right? We have lot to do in terms of pharma, lot to do in terms of robotics, mechanics, external territory, space, aeronautical. So who is going to address all that problems? We just have one SpaceX today. We just have, like, one NASA today, one ISRO today. Don't you think with AI, everybody will pitch in, or let's say NASA will start using AI, ISRO will start using AI, or any company in pharma will start using AI, and they will address the real problems which we cannot address as of today. So that is where we are all going to head towards, is my personal opinion. End of the day, what I want to say is that we are solving very simple problems, and going ahead with AI, we are actually going to solve the real big problems out there. If tomorrow is your interview, my advice is that, just like, anytime, like, anybody asks this question, right? If you have your interviews tomorrow, the thing that you should do is go to the job description and read the job description 10 times, 20 times, because mostly interviewers are going to ask you questions on the job description. They have written that, right? Because they need those skills. So try to convince your skills according to the job description, and most likely you will at least create the first round of interview. So let's say you know something, and if you can align that with the job description, maybe Jenkins, they also need Jenkins. So try to explain in the mandatory skills, if they have Jenkins, like, try to explain more what you have done in terms of Jenkins. So they will be convinced, oh, okay, Jenkins, and we also need Jenkins. So, like, probably it's a good discussion. Let me take you to the next level of interview, like that. Just want to thank you for making videos. It helped me and my friend so much. Thank you. uh Vahita, like I told you before, just go to the community tab, just go to our YouTube channel. You have home, videos, shorts, live. Similarly, you have something called community tab. If you go to community tab, the first post itself, you will find the Slack link. Okay, make sure you are using the Gmail with which you have subscribed to the channel. Can you make videos on resume preparation? We have fresher resume preparation, experience resume preparation, LinkedIn optimization, Naukri optimization. Try to see that. If you feel like something is missing, let me know what is missing, and I'll definitely make another video. Because we made long videos on fresher resume preparation, experienced, Naukri, LinkedIn. So see if what you're looking for is covered. If not, I'm happy to make another video. There is no problem. Four important certifications. You want to do four certifications? Probably do the three Kubernetes certifications: CKA, CKAD, CKS, and probably do AWS certification. Or if you are into Azure, do an Azure certification. They should be good enough. I understand Kubernetes in depth because of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Like, any new video ideas? Like, I have like almost 20-25 video as ideas in the backlog. I also have Udemy course in the backlog. I have AI ops series in the backlog. So the backlog is heavy. I think at this point today, I have videos list Like I have the complete videos list. If I record that, they will be enough for the complete year. So we have a huge video backlog, 20-25 videos that I have already written here in my notes, and then a Udemy course, AI ops. So yeah, a lot of backlog, don't worry about that. Which is better, Python or Shell? Shell and Python, both are good, and you should learn both Shell and Python, not Shell or Python. First start with Shell scripting, then go with the Python. Mm, okay, somebody's asking video on Minio key clock, Minio key clock. Okay. Yeah, yeah, core Python is enough for scripting. You, if you have any questions, you can check our Python for DevOps playlist. I explained what concepts are required and how you can use those concepts to make a project as well. See, the best answer for this. So Datla is asking this question. Datla Naga Anudeep Verma. Like you have 4 years experience, how to show this experience in resume? So, the best answer for this is already recorded. Of course, I'll give you some overview because you asked the question, but there is already a video how to show your experience, how to show DevOps experience in your resume. If you search that, you will find the video on the channel. Watch that video for sure because you will get the answer that you're looking for, Anudeep. In general, to answer your question, like in 1 to 2 minutes. See, it depends on which company you're working for. Let's say you're already working for, um, you're working in development in Amazon, right? And you don't have DevOps experience. It's okay. You can show your relevant experience as DevOps engineer, and you can learn from the channel, and then you can go for the interviews, right? It's totally fine. If you are preparing for the interview, if you're doing some projects, if you're gaining experience from the projects, you can show that confidently on the resume, and you can switch to DevOps field. Now, how will you update your resume? How will you do all that things? Just search for how to show your DevOps experience in the resume. Abhishek Veeramalla, you will find the channel. You will find the video. Like it's a 2 hour long video. That's why I'm asking you to watch it. You will get a lot of insights. Hmm. Yeah, I have a video on agentic AI. Hemant is asking question. What is AI agents? Yeah, I'm going to record a video on agentic AI. It's an interesting concept where um, let's take one example. Like, let's say traditional chatbots. Okay, so today you have a traditional chatbot. You go to most of the websites today, you will find a chatbot, right? Right. So you will find a chatbot, and that chatbot is like you ask some question to it from the knowledge that it has because it's a traditional AI or ML algorithms, and with the knowledge that it has, what it does is it will respond to you. Now this is the normal AI chatbot that you have. Using agentic AI, if you try to build a chatbot, the advantage that you can get is like I have asked a question, and before my next question itself, it will start predicting that okay, what is the question that Abhishek might ask, and it will already keep the answer with it. And as soon as you ask the question, instantly you get the response. Look at ChatGPT, for example. You will be surprised with the quick response that it is responding to. And agentic AI is mostly used to perform tasks as an engineer. How you perform tasks, like how do you split your tasks into small parts using agentic AI as well. Like you are going to create AI agents which will perform the task on your behalf. It will take the simple task. If you give it a complex task, it will, the AI agents will try to split it, and each AI agent will try to pick up a task and try to compute that task for you. When I do a detailed video, you will understand better. Uh, yeah, I think it's the next big thing, agentic AI. While preparing date roadmap, there are too many breaks in between because of my current work in organization. Time is passing away because of this. How to overcome this? Yeah, see, there are multiple ways on how you can do it. Like if I am in your place, you know, um, of course I understand because you are also working. So first thing is try to commit yourself for 1 to 2 hours every day. I don't think it's that difficult to take out 1 to 2 hours every day. Let's say you're still finding it difficult. Like Abhishek, my job is very critical. I cannot take out that 1 to 2 hours. You know, try to take some day offs. Like probably take a leave on Fridays, and or take a leave on Monday and Friday. You get 4 complete days, right? Sit for 4 complete days, and after 2 weeks, again take a leave on Monday and Friday, right? Probably for 1 month. I think it's okay if you take 3 leaves. Uh, Sometimes you also might get some public holidays, right? So in that way, you will get 7 to 8 full days in a month. Apart from that, you can spend 1 hour every day. So overall, you will have a lot of time for yourself. If at all I'm in your situation, I will do that. Like take a Friday off, take Monday off. I get 4 full days. Then rest of the week, I'll prepare 1 hour every day. And again, towards the end of the month, I'll take Friday and one public holiday. Again, you will get 4 days. So just like that. It's not at all difficult. If you are very committed, you can take the time out. Yeah, it's okay. Like if you don't want to use Kubernetes, you don't have to use it. It's not mandatory. Like as a startup, let's say you are not interested in using Kubernetes, not only interested, like if it is not a requirement for you, you can deploy it on virtual machines as well. But as you scale up, you might eventually want to migrate to Kubernetes. You can use a CI/CD pipeline and just put that onto an EC2 instance as well. Thanks, Edna. Thank you so much. How can I start learning AI? So when I start that AI ops course, right, it is just like AI for everyone. I'll show you how to use AI. So in that AI ops course, I'll also cover prompt engineering. I will cover, what are LLMs, what is Olama, what is Hugging Face. I'll also explain you how to pull the LLM models, how to run the models locally, how to use them. Then I'll also show you effective ways of running prompts, how to use local LLMs to execute tasks. So everything will be covered in our AI Ops course. It is basically using AI as DevOps engineers and also using AI Ops. So both will be covered in that playlist. Don't have to worry about it. I'll also cover to an extent like what are tokens, what are parameters, right? Uh, whenever you are writing a prompt, how you should take care of it. Thanks, Deepak, for joining as a member. See, they are both CI tools. Jenkins is mostly like they like to call themselves as an automation server kind of a thing. But end of the day, they both are orchestration platforms. And Both are predominantly used for CI, continuous integration. Different ways of solving it. In Jenkins, you write Groovy script, right? In Circle CI, you write it in a different way. Just like GitHub Actions and Jenkins. Both are the tools trying to address the same problem, but in two different ways. Jenkins is quite popular when you compare with Circle CI. Nandesh, thank you. In case I miss somebody, if you are joining member of the channel and if I miss thanking you, I'm sorry. But thanks everyone. Whenever I see it, I'm just adding it here and I'm trying to thank you. So please don't feel bad. Yeah, yeah. K8s is better than Docker. In future, something new tool is better than K8s. Uh, See, the thing is that it's not that nobody tried it. A lot of people tried it, right? So, for example, you have Docker Swarm, you have ECS. A lot of people actually tried it. It's not that nobody tried to build another tool like Kubernetes, but the advantage that Kubernetes has is right from the initial stages, they started building a very robust platform. For example, if you look at the custom resources of Kubernetes, so what they've done is they let developers add their own enhancements or extensions to Kubernetes. So today, if something is not supported by Kubernetes, as a developer, I can go, I can talk to the client go, I can write my own custom resource definition, and I can write my own controller. So what happens? I'm extending the capabilities of Kubernetes. So that's why there are a lot of contributors to Kubernetes where people are continuously enhancing Kubernetes. They're writing their custom controllers, they are writing CRDs. So it's difficult for a new platform to come in that easily and replace Kubernetes. Who knows, in future there might be new platform, but for now I see a long run for Kubernetes. Like at least for Kubernetes, I see a very long run, and you don't have to hesitate learning Kubernetes thinking something might replace it. Okay. Why don't you start Golang zero to hero? Sorry, why don't you start GCP zero to hero? Yeah, see, there is no problem for me to start GCP zero to hero, but only thing is that right now we already did AWS and Azure zero to hero, and to keep up with these things, right? I'm constantly updating AWS, Azure, DevOps zero to hero. So, like, yeah, in future I'll do GCP zero to hero, but for now, um, like, yeah, these two are popular in the market, and we are working on improving them day by day. Yeah, when there is a real need for GCP zero to hero, I'll definitely do it. No open source tools we are using in our company. We are only using AWS services. How can I show in resume? That's okay. You can show AWS services only. There is no problem at all. Thanks. Next, any? Yeah, I'm all excited about Discord. Let's see. Yeah, people are asking questions about Discord. After once we move to Discord, can we automatically move to Discord from Slack? Yeah, yeah, don't worry about that. You will get all the instructions. So just join the Slack channel for now, and we will all move to Discord and just archive Slack. Even today you can join Discord. There is nothing stopping actually. Like, all that just you need to do is just install Discord, right? Just three steps: install Discord. Once you install Discord, just go to the settings tab, go to connections, and just connect your YouTube channel with Discord, right? The same YouTube channel that you're using now to join this live stream. And you will see a join button. Click on the join button, you join the Discord. That's it. Yeah, a lot of people are joining. Actually, I can hear the sound of the Discord beep. Yeah, thanks. We don't have any paid courses. Gautam is asking about paid course. Everything is free on the YouTube channel. All the zero to hero courses, whether you want to learn AWS, Azure, DevOps, Python, everything is free on the channel. If you want a paid course, you can, you know, you can send that money to me and assume that you are watching a paid course. Just kidding. But yeah, the date playlist is completely free. Gautam asked that question, I guess. I'm getting more knowledge compared to previous paid courses, but hands-on experience is not much. Please suggest me what should I do. Yeah, good question. So you're watching date playlist and you're getting more knowledge compared to paid courses. Good. Now you want hands-on experience. Only thing that you have to do is practice the projects that we did on the channel, right? In the date playlist, you will come across 20-25 projects, and after that, if you need more projects, if you go to real-time projects channel, right? So just go there. That's it. You will find another 10-15 projects. If you do those projects, that's more than enough for any hands-on experience. Even if I try to do one of those projects right now, randomly, if I pick one project and if I try to do, I will also run into errors. Even I will need help of Google, right? So that complex projects are there on the channel. Discord seems to be new thing. How do you compare it with Slack or communication tools? Yeah, it's good. Uh, Melhi, so the thing is that with Discord, it's like more flexible. Slack is more or less paid if you want to scale it, right? Discord is free, like you can create a server free, and the complete chat history is with you. And it also has integrations with YouTube and other social media platforms. So, yeah, that's where people are using Discord a lot, especially in gaming, in financial sector, in education sector. People are using Discord a lot. Who knows, for now it's amazing, but in future they might also come up with a paid model. They have paid model right now as well, but most of the things that you need are freely available. Vamshi, every day I see more or less 1K members adding to the famous DevOps learning channel. Thank you, Abhishek, for efforts putting in advanced concepts. Yeah, I think every day close to 500, 600 people join the channel. That is, we have new subscribers every day because the courses are very popular on YouTube, right? So every day new people will find the courses, and you people are also sharing with others. So that's why we get like 5 to 600 new subscribers every day. At times we also get 1,000, but the average is like 5 to 600. We constantly update the projects as well, right? For example, yesterday I uploaded a 3-hour project. So like that. Done at Discord. Yeah, I can see a lot of people actually joining. Yeah, on my other screen, I keep hearing that Discord beep sound whenever somebody joins, and there are a lot of highs. Hi, 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 Deepak on Discord. Hi, Rahul, Kavita. Yeah, everybody hi on Discord. Okay, let's go back to the chat section and see. Today I joined the live. I started the live stream early, right? So we have some time. I'm looking for some questions which can help all of you. Yeah, Octopus deploy I did not do. Sure, I'll try one video on Octopus deploy. They are also using Argo, right? So Yeah, I'll try to make a detailed video on that. Thanks, Naresh. Indo-Canadian Diaries. Where is the option to join Discord? Right now, you don't have to worry about it. You know, right now, just join the Slack channel. You will get the details for Discord. Uh, but if you still want to join, because we haven't migrated to Discord yet, we will migrate in next 1 week. And if you're on Slack, you will get the complete details. Don't worry about that. Otherwise, if you already have a Discord application, just go to connections tab in the settings and just connect your YouTube channel. That's it. You will get the join button and you will be on our Discord server. AWS or Azure, both are good. Like in some countries, in some places, AWS is good. In some places, Azure is good. So that's why I did both of the courses, right? So depending upon whatever you like, you can pick. In both the cases, you have opportunities. Tips or advices to do best with DevOps tools. See, DevOps is something like that where you need constant practice. That is the only thing that I'll do. I'll tell you. So just keep practicing. That's the only thing that I can tell you. Anybody who is saying not getting calls, like I'm ready. Like if you have your LinkedIn, Naukri, resume, and if you are willing to share, I'm okay to add you to the live stream and we can check your profiles together. Your resume, LinkedIn, and Naukri. If you have all three of them, like any of the job portals that you're using, if you have all three of them ready, just tell me that you are not getting calls and you are ready. We can, I'll add you to the, I'll share the link. You can join and we can see your profile. Because otherwise I cannot help you, right? If you're not getting calls, there should be something wrong with any of these things. So I can definitely help, but I need all that: resume, LinkedIn, Naukri. If I look at all three of them, I can tell you. From where you get much positive energy to learn and make it useful for others to learn from your videos. Every time watching your video gives us positive energy to learn and improve. Good. So see, when you are learning something, right, what will you do with that? Only thing that you can do is share that thing, right? Otherwise, today I'm learning a lot of things. I cannot implement all of that in my company. Only thing that I can do is I can share with people. I will feel happy, they'll feel happy. That's it. Maybe let's say I'm learning octopus deploy today. Let's say, for example, I'll not use octopus deploy in my company. If I share with 10 other people, they will find it useful. I will feel happy that I learned something, I shared with everyone. That's it. That's the process of learning and sharing. In fact, I suggest everybody to do it. Uh, See, there will not be coding. They might ask you to write Terraform or they might ask you to write shell script. That will be the thing. There will not be like coding as such. In DevOps interview, they might not ask you to write a web application or logic for a web application. No, not that. External secrets operator. Somebody is asking, can you make a session on external secrets operator? Okay. Is it still widely used, external secrets operator? I used it long back for one of my projects. Yeah, sure, I can make that. There are other alternatives as well, right? CSA driver is there, secret store CSA driver, right? So, like, I don't want to confuse you, but there are other alternatives like secret store CSA driver. You have Vault. Yeah, ESO is also good. I'll try to make a video on that. Great. Sneh Srivatsava. So you fixed something in train with Shubham's repo. Shubham on this. Great. Keep doing. How many tools is enough for DevOps engineer? Everything that we covered in date playlist is enough. Kiran, that is enough. Oh, we have some. Oh, Bhargav. I know Bhargav. Bhargav Arisetti. I mean, I know as a subscriber, as member of the channel as well. So Bhargav was also on Slack. Uh, with guidance of date playlist, I was able to switch from non-IT to IT. Thank you so much. Thanks, Bhargav. It's great. Great to know that you switched from non-IT to IT. Happy for you. Hmm. I explained it till now, right? I think I explained multiple times in the live today. Just join as a member of the channel. You will get the access to the Slack. In future, that will be Discord. Oh, a lot of people. Ubaid, thanks to you, switch from QA to cloud. Got offer as cloud engineer. Will it cause an issue in the background? No, 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 no. It will not cause any issue, right? I think a lot of people have this question. Like, Abhishek, I'm in QE, I'm in Dev, I moved to DevOps. Will it cause any issue in the background? No, no, no. As long as you have genuine experience working in a company, that's totally fine. Nobody is bothered. Like, and in fact, people don't, HRs don't look at your designation. So don't worry about it. A user mentioned about date playlist, but I could not find it in your playlist. Can you suggest? Sorry to silly. No, 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 that's okay. So date is basically DevOps zero to hero, AWS or Azure zero to hero, Terraform zero to hero. So that is where we call it as shortcut date. So Srivatsava, Srivatsasa. Okay, very unique name, great name. Srivatsasa. So DevOps zero to hero, AWS or Azure zero to hero, Terraform zero to hero, right? So together we call it as date, DATE. Thanks, Kiran. Thanks a lot. I'm very much willing to proceed tool wise. What is this? I'm very much willing to know how to proceed tool wise, tool path to touch the interview line for DevOps. That's what we covered in date playlist. Raj is asking this question. So that's what we covered in the date playlist, right? Mhm. Sir, hello sir, what do you think about tunneling migration and Gen AI and how to clear doubts while learning? Tunneling migration, what is it? Tunneling migration. What exactly is it? Tunnng migration. Is it a new term? I don't know what is it. Tunneling migration. What do you say about Argo CD image updater? Can we use it or simply ahead with Argo CD? No, image updater is basically, it's a project that is still in Argo Proj labs, right? That means it's still, it still did not graduate uh, to Argo CD. So image up, sorry, it's still not graduate to Argo CD, but still it works. Like, there is active contribution from Red Hat to it. It can be used. Let's say you want to uh, uh, automatically tag your uh, new version of deployment or anything, right? Anything that is updated to your registry, you can use image updater. Otherwise, you can also use a shell script like we used in a lot of our projects. The reason why I did not use image updater in our projects is that it's not a stable uh, feature of Argo CD. It's a different project that is in Argo Proj labs, and it is yet to be migrated to Argo Proj and be part of Argo CD. So there is a lot of time for that. Yeah, otherwise, if the features of Argo image updater that you have today works for you, it's good. No worries. How to write multi-stage Docker build in the easiest way? I went through your playlist. I think day 27, day 27, day 28, I guess, somewhere we learned about multi-stage Docker build. I don't remember exactly the day number, but see, I'll tell you simple thing. If you are just learning about multi-stage Docker build, two things. Step one, write your Docker file as is. Stage two, just use like from scratch. Scratch is like a, it's not like, it's not a distroless image as such, but yeah, you can use a distroless image in the stage two and just copy the binary that you have created in stage one to stage two. That's it. It's a multi-stage build, and it is very secure because you are also using a distroless image. You can reduce your image size, you can add security. Yeah, that's what I covered in which day number, 26, 27, 28. It should be one out of that videos. I forgot. Thank you, Abhishek. Got an offer as DevOps intern. Your videos helped a lot to clear. Jaguar edits. Congratulations, buddy. Jaguar edits. सर DSA in C++ कर ली अब क्या सीखना है Rajat, nice. If you want to learn DevOps, yeah, you can start with our date playlist. When is profile checking session? There is no session. Somebody asked question that they are not getting interview calls. I said, if you want to clarify about interview calls, if you have your resume, LinkedIn, Naukri ready, and if you can share it, I'm ready to verify that, because people say that they are not getting the calls. Only way that I can answer is if I look at all of their profiles. Only then I can say why they are not getting calls. Lot of times what I see is that their profiles are not that good. Recruiters watch their profile but they go back. So that's what I said, like, if you have all of that ready, tell me, I'll share the link and I can do that thing for you. That's it. Somebody says that you lost me at, you need to become a member. Onoma Onomato. Yeah. Oh, let's call Ono. So Ono says like, you lost me at, you need to become a member. Okay, so see, I think you got it wrong. The date playlist is completely free. All the courses on the channel are completely free. So this is something that we started for the members, where people who want, like, who people who are learning from the channel, and if they need support, like probably if you are learning and if you have questions, today I cannot help you. right? All that you need to do is you should go to Google and you should search by yourself. What is the only way that I can help you? We did an open Telegram channel that was completely spammed. So now we started an initiative where, with a small team, we have a Slack channel where people can come to the Slack channel, people can ask questions, and they will get the response, right? The courses are completely free. This is only for the additional support that you need. If you have any other suggestions, you can let me know. But we have tried it all, and this is working perfectly fine. That's where I told that if you want to get access to the Slack channel, you need to become a member. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. But this is another thing that we are trying to do. Like, the Slack channel membership is only 199 rupees per month if you join as a member of the channel. Like, if you're finding it tough, I'm totally okay with it. you know there is no issue. But I hope you understood what I said, right? How, as a content creator, you can help more than that, right? Your courses are free. I cannot give one-on-one support to everyone. So this is where we are doing the additional effort for the members of the channel. There are no hard feelings. If you don't like it, I'm totally fine. Hi Abhishek, will platform engineer jobs have more options? uh, More options. See, platform engineers are basically for building internal developer platforms, right? So now the thing is that how many companies need internal dev platforms, and maintaining internal dev platforms are not easy, right? It's not just like I used, let's say I used this, um, what is this, like, let's say I used Backstage and I created a internal dev platform. No, it's not done. A internal dev platform is used by 1,000 people. So I need to make sure the platform is scaled. I need to make sure the performance of the platform is good, because every developer is going to use that platform, right? So I have to make sure. So now the thing is that how many companies are going to build platform engineering teams, and how many of them are going to scale that internal developer platforms. So if the number of companies increases, then yes, the need for the platform engineers is going to be high. And platform engineers are actually developers with knowledge of development and DevOps, right? So yeah, it will take some more time to see the adaptability of the platform engineering, because recently I did a demo of a tool called Kestra. I don't know how many of you seen it, but with Kestra, you can actually use it as an internal developer platform. So yeah, let's see for some more time, and let's try to. The time will tell us if platform engineering is going to boom, or there are going to be automated platforms that are going to be created like Kestra. Let's see. But finding platform engineering skill is also difficult, because end of the day, you need to be a developer and you need to have knowledge of DevOps and SRE. Abhishek, been asking this question for a while right now. Which is the best CI/CD tool as of 2025? Like, if you are asking my favorite, I like I'll tell you my favorite, and I'll tell favorite from interview point of view. So my favorite is GitHub Actions and Argo CD. Okay, CI using GitHub Actions, and Argo CD using CD using Argo CD. This is my favorite for CI/CD. But if you look from jobs point of view, whatever you posted, Jenkins, GitHub Actions, Azure DevOps, all of them are good. Jenkins has a lot of market, to be honest, because a lot of legacy companies, if you look at companies like TCS, Wipro, service-based companies, MNCs, they all use Jenkins. They might be migrating. See, no, don't get confused. Like people say that Jenkins is old, or people say that Jenkins is obsolete. But understand that these companies are already using it today. If they take your interview, their stack already has Jenkins. So that's where Jenkins has a large market for the interviews, right? So for interview point of view, you can just learn Jenkins and GitHub Actions. It's good enough. Argo CD for sure. For CD, the correct time to attend DevOps interviews is once you complete the date playlist. At least once you complete DevOps, AWS, or Azure and Terraform. Have been have been keep on asking about AWS CDK TypeScript project. Do you have any plan in recent future? No, not at all using TypeScript, because you know if I do it, I do it with Python, because Python is a skill that is mostly used by the DevOps engineers. So yeah, not at all with TypeScript or JavaScript or something. It depends on tool to tool, platform to platform, scenario to scenario. Buy a cloud playlist. Already available. DevOps, AWS, anything that you want. Hmm. Hi, how to go through documentation and exactly stop. So that's where content creators are being watched a lot, right? See, documentation is not everyone's game. I totally understand. Like Gaurang says that, uh, if you follow documentation, where to stop, right? Why people watch videos rather than going to documentation? Because documentation is generally huge, because you try to explain all the features of your product, whereas in videos people take out the important points from the documentation, people take out important features from the documentation, right? But if you are a documentation person, or if you want to become documentation person, spend some time. It is going to be large. Every product documentation is going to be huge. So just take some small breaks, and or take like 2 to 3 hours break, or read part of documentation today, then later. Today I don't get bored with documentation. Like, you give me a big documentation that is put well. If the documentation is bad, I cannot read it. But if the documentation is good, there are architecture diagrams, I don't get bored reading it. Thanks, Maleshu. Yeah, this is important. Lacking in consistency in learning. This is very important. So you need to build that consistency. See, consistency is like, it's not at all difficult if you like doing that thing. See, every Wednesday, I'm joining this live stream, right? To be very honest, like, even if I don't do it, nobody is going to question me, right? Like, nobody in the sense, subscribers are not going to question me, right? You will say that, okay, Abhishek is busy, Abhishek did not join today. Abhishek will join next week. But it is important for me to show up and to be here in the live stream, because I'm enjoying this. I'm engaging my subscribers, I'm taking their question. Every day I'm recording videos. I at least need one day to engage with you people. So I've decided that I'll be consistent. I'll do one live stream at least a week. And if you go to our live stream section, you will see from last 20-30 weeks, or from last 6 months, almost every week I did live stream. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 weeks I might have missed it. That's totally fine. We are all humans. But you know, first start enjoying what you're doing. Then you will automatically start building the consistency. Mr. DI. Okay, firstly, thanks for contributing to the channel. And the question is that I have developed a DevOps tool that handles the entire workflow. Okay, nice. Provisioning to deployment, eliminating the need of separate IaaS or CI/CD tools. I would love the opportunity to demonstrate it to you. Cool, definitely, Mr. DI. Like, send me either you can message me on LinkedIn or drop me an email. If you go to the channel about section, you will find my email address, channel about section. Go to the YouTube channel about, you will find uh, the email. Drop me an email if you have documentation, or if you have a short video, and I'll definitely watch it. If I like it, I will also try to connect with you, just to just to see how you built it and all. But yeah, very nice. This kind of tools are called DevOps as a service. Next time you can say that I have built a DevOps as a service platform, Mr. DI. There is a name for this in market, like Deftron is a DevOps as a service platform. Harness is also kind of a DevOps as a service platform. So you can say that, or even if you want to put it in your LinkedIn, or if you want to showcase somewhere in your resume, you can say that I have built a DevOps as a service platform. Build a Naukri profile to get attention calls. No one is ready to share screen. Yeah, see, what can I do? You know, I'm ready to help, but to help, I need to see the profile, right? Without seeing the profile, if someone says that I'm not getting calls, I can roughly give you any answer. I can say that, hey, do that, hey, do this. But if I have all three of them, I can personally help you. And if somebody shares that, we can all together watch it. Yeah. But yeah, that's totally fine. Maybe their profile is not ready, they need more time. So we need to wait, right? We should wait. Abhi, Abhi, in interviews, they are asking to design cross-region solution on Kubernetes cluster. How to improve on solutioning? Yeah, yeah. See, there will be some tough interviews. I will totally agree to it. But don't get demotivated for that tough interview. Like, you watched all my videos, you learned the concept. Now they asked a different concept, that is cross-region solution. It's not that difficult actually. Cross-region solution is also like, let's say you create um, two nodes on the Kubernetes cluster, create a node on one region, create a node on another region, and try to put two replicas, load balance. You have a cross-region solution. You can do it in other ways as well, but a simple cross-region solution. In interviews, you can explain that. Whenever you find questions like this, right? Keep a note of that question. Okay, that interview is gone. That's okay. But keep a note of that question. Go back. Uh, there are a lot of medium blogs on these kind of things. There are a lot of blogs on Forbes. You also have chat gpt. What you can do is, once you're done with that interview, in a positive mindset, write those questions, right? If you're on Slack, I think you are already on Slack, Shiva Kumar, because I see that you are a member of the channel, if I'm right. So uh, you can ask me on Slack, I'll try to help you. Otherwise, go to chat gpt and try to take a rough solution of it. In the next interview, whenever they're asking about cross region solution, you already have something in mind. We all we have all done that. Trust me, we have all failed in the interviews. This is how we crack better companies. How much Linux knowledge is enough? um The basic understanding of how to use Linux and the fundamental Linux components is enough as of today. Everybody is talking about read documentation, but how to read, where to find, what exactly I want, because there are many documents, it's hard to find the correct one. Yeah. Official documentation, there is only one official documentation, right? Why are there so many? If you're learning Docker official documentation is only one. If you're learning Kubernetes, there is only one Kubernetes official documentation. Why are you finding so many? Just go to Kubernetes docs, read the Kubernetes docs for the concept you like, or go to YouTube and watch Kubernetes YouTube video. If you're a video person, do that. If you're a documentation person, do this. Why has Azure stopped allowing free account signups? See, I also have this problem with Azure. I don't understand their strategy that well. In fact, I brought this up with multiple Azure or Microsoft MVPs. So they have a program called MVP, right? Just like AWS has Community Builder and AWS Hero, they also have something called MVP. And I brought this issue to them that you are actually complicating the process. If you want more learners to start with Azure, today, if you create a free account with Azure, they also set up a standing instruction. Uh, like you are actually scaring the beginners to start with the platform and to explore Azure. Their free trial is also 1 month. So, like some or the other way, I think that is the reason why a lot of people are interested starting with AWS, and instead of going with Azure, they go with AWS. But yeah, what can we do? It's Microsoft's strategy to do that way. I'm not sure why. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Shiva. I don't think it's possible in world. Only on Ansible or Kubernetes full-time job. I don't think you will find it in 2025. Very rare. If you find, you are lucky. But yeah, try your luck. But from my experience, it's difficult. How about job opportunity for 2 years of experience? Yeah, you will find. What is the problem? Hey Abhishek, just wanted to ask, would it be possible to would have a session on how Kubernetes works in prod? Meaning, CK does not cover horizontal pod autoscaling, cluster autoscaler, probes, etc. But CK does not cover. Okay, but why are they used heavily in production? Hmm. Okay, sure. Cluster autoscaler, Carpenter, uh, horizontal pod autoscaler, vertical pod autoscaler, probes. I think we already have a video on probes. I did video on liveness probe, readiness probe, troubleshooting it. HPA, VPA, and autoscaler, sure. It's going to be good. I don't think there will be a job called AI Ops engineer, but that field, like having knowledge of AI Ops, will be great. But I don't think there will be a job as such called AI Ops engineer. DevOps engineer, developers, everybody is going to use AI Ops. Similar tools in QA and DevOps. I don't know. Maybe Jenkins. What is the question? no matter what you are doing in IT, you should learn Kubernetes. So that is the extent of people. That is the extent how Kubernetes will be used in future, right? No matter what you're doing, you should learn Kubernetes. Why do you think like that? Sai Krishna, is it generative AI will replace DevOps? Like, why do you think like that? Can you can you explain why? Because I told multiple times that generative AI or AI, we will all use it to improve the efficiency, but still a lot of people have questions that will it replace? Like, can you add more context? You read it somewhere, or somebody told that to you, or you feel it for some reason, so that I can explain further. I can share my point of view, or we can agree to disagree on the points. Hi, Princewell. Can you suggest me how can I do text to video converter using AWS services? Oh, okay. Is there any AWS service to do that? I don't know. But if you want to build that, then I don't know if there is any Python modules, open source modules, or something for that. Like, have not done that before, Sai. But yeah, I'll try to explore. If you can do it using some open source modules and yeah, sorry, I think the connection was lost. Sir, no DevOps freshers, only experienced jobs are available. If you go to our Monday motivation post last week, I posted three freshers. Okay, so I think they joined in bottle something. There is some bottle line, I guess. Bottom line. So they shared on LinkedIn, and I posted it on the community tab as well. Two freshers I posted, one fresher I'll post next week. So, at least uh, what people are sending me, yes, there are opportunities because people are cracking and they're sharing that with me on LinkedIn. They are sharing with me through the email. Uh, there might be less, but yeah, at least I'm getting that messages. I'm sure, see, whenever I get somebody, like somebody tell me that they got a job, I post it on the community tab. So you can see, like you can also understand by yourself, like how many freshers are posting, how many experienced people are posting. Uh, Community tab is open for all, right? You can just check that. Yeah, yeah. For Kubernetes, I think our playlist is very good. It's good enough to learn Kubernetes and master Kubernetes because we covered a lot of topics in there. Can I know how many hours you use to practice? How often you troubleshoot and solutions you use? I appreciate if you give heads up. See, my thing is that, like I told this in the past also. See, I enjoy software engineering, so I never even count hours. Um, if you if you ask a gym addict or if you ask a gym freak how much time you spend in gym, they'll say I spend as much as possible. Like my case was also similar. Like I even today, like I enjoy software engineering. Whenever there is issue, I want to go into deep of it. I want to fix it. Whenever there is a new concept, I want to learn it. So, like I am very passionate about it, right? So I never counted hours. Um, so that's the thing. But in general, I think if you spend 2 to 3 hours, it's okay. More than enough. Kubernetes zero to hero, we covered a lot of concepts. We went to an extent to write an operator also. So there, of course there are some concept I did not cover, but whatever I have on the channel, if you practice that, it's very good enough. Okay, sure. Gaurang, I'll reply to you on Slack. No problem. What are the options for what are the best practices for managing secrets in full stack applications using DevOps tools? You can use a secret manager, cloud secret manager, or you can use Kubernetes secrets itself, right? Or you can use HashiCorp or Vault integrated with Kubernetes cluster. CRDs with Kubernetes with one example. Okay, I mean there are a lot of examples. I'm just trying to explain you the simple one. Uh, yeah, for example, take Argo CD itself, right? That's not a simple example. That's why I'm trying to pick up a very simple one for you. Okay, yeah, let me explain with the question that this person asked, right? This person just asked how a full stack application or how a full stack. So there was a question, right? How a full stack application can use secrets in Kubernetes. So you can understand with that concept with CRD. Let's say that I have a secret in AWS system store, right? AWS uh, secrets manager. Okay, let's say that. So I have a secret in AWS secrets manager, and I want to use that in a Kubernetes pod. Today, a Kubernetes pod can out of the box use a secret in Kubernetes. But how can a Kubernetes pod use a secret in AWS secrets manager? Now, this is not supported by Kubernetes, right? Kubernetes out of the box cannot do it. But I want to use secret from AWS secrets manager. If I go to Kubernetes and say that, Kubernetes will say, this is not our priority. We will not do it. Because, like AWS, there is Azure, there is GCP. So it's not our headache. We have something called Kubernetes secrets. If you want, put that secret in Kubernetes secrets and use it. Otherwise, Kubernetes says that, hey, we have something called CRDs, where you can extend the capabilities of your Kubernetes cluster, not everyone's Kubernetes cluster. You can extend the capabilities of your Kubernetes cluster by first writing a CRD, where in the CRD you will say that this is the location, or you will say that CRD custom resource definition. You will tell the Cube API server that, hey, I'm going to write a controller which will read the secrets from the secrets manager and update that into the Kubernetes pod, or Kubernetes pod, a location where Kubernetes pod can read it. So you will write your controller. Controller is nothing but a Golang code or Python code or Java code, preferably Golang. So you will write your Golang code, which is a controller in Kubernetes, which will read the secret from AWS Secrets Manager, and it will update in the location that your pod can read. Now you can ask, but why do I need a CRD for it? Now this Kubernetes controller will read a particular resource called custom resource from the user. Okay, so for controller it needs to know what is your secrets manager UI, sorry, API, what is your secrets manager name, what is your secrets manager location. Controller needs to know that, right? So for that, user needs to submit something called custom resource. Okay, and this custom resource, if Kubernetes has to understand what is a custom resource, you need to upfront create something called custom resource definition. So yeah, for these kind of things you use CRDs. If I have a whiteboard, I could have explained it much better, but I hope it is clear to an extent. So you have mentioned that DSA rounds are dependent on company, which DS concepts. uh, See, the thing is that the companies which have the DSA rounds, they will not bother if you are a developer, they will not bother if you are a DevOps engineer, they will not bother if you are a QA engineer. Their set of DSA questions will be the same. whether you want to go for DevOps engineer position, developer position, they will have a set of DSA questions. They will give you the set of DSA questions. So in that case, right, in such cases, you don't have an option. You can go to the previous questions of that company, the DSA questions that they were previously asking, or just go to Hacker Rank or go to Code Forces. There are some sample DSA questions, right? Prepare questions from there, and you will be kind of ready for that. But it is just like any other DSA preparation. How a developer prepares for DSA, like that. Basically, focus on simple data structures like, or data types like lists, arrays, strings, and then go to the complex data types or data structures like uh, linked lists, go to stacks, go to trees, right? Go to hash map, all of these kind of things. Okay, we will do last 5 minutes and then we will wind it up, right? Because I think we went over 1 hour 50 minutes. Good. Okay. Before, like, I will do 5 more minutes of this stream. You don't have to worry. I'll be here for next 5 minutes. But the reason why we started this live stream, let's conclude with that. So, beginning of this year, I made a video to tell everyone that we are doing something called DevOps Support, where all the courses are completely free on the channel, but still some people are looking for support, that one-on-one help when they have the questions. To help people, what we have done is we started a Slack channel, right? Where if you join as a member of the channel, you will get access to that Slack channel. Now that is going perfectly fine. If you become member of the channel, Abhishek Veeramalla slash join, or put our channel name slash join, or you will see a join button, whatever it is. If you join as a member of the channel, you will get access to Slack. While it is going superly good, there are some issues with Slack. That is, one, the Slack history is deleted in 3 months, the chat history, which is kind of an issue because sometimes the questions are repetitive. People can directly look at the previous questions and they can get their answers by themselves. They don't even have to wait for me or any of my team member. Second thing, another issue with Slack is that, one is the chat history. Second is, YouTube channel does not have complete control on Slack. Even though people revoke their subscription from the channel, still they are on the Slack channel. So there are a lot of inactive users on Slack, or there are users like, they are not will they have revoked the subscription, but unfortunately they did not revoke from Slack. To address these things, what we have done is we have started migrating to Discord. We have not completely migrated to Discord. We will do it in next 1 week. We are like partially migrating. Still the questions are taken in Slack only. After 1 week, all the questions will be taken on Discord and everybody will be moved to Discord. With Discord, you have complete chat history. No previous questions are deleted. So anytime, even if you join Discord, you don't have any questions, just you can scroll up and you can see all the questions. Even by looking at that question and answers, you can get the learning experience. Sometimes we have threads on Slack where we even go to an extent of 100 replies, because end of the day that person should get the answer, right? So one is, you will have the chat history. Second, Discord has complete integration with YouTube. If you join as a member and if you have a Discord application, you can directly join the Discord server, right? Just have Discord application on your mobile or laptop or anywhere, you can directly join. Going to communications tab, and if you revoke membership, you are automatically removed from Discord. So it is easy for me, for you, and for YouTube and Discord integration, right? For these reasons, we are migrating to Discord, which is a huge step for the channel. And yeah, so that is one of the main reasons why we did the live stream today. Otherwise, yeah, there were very good questions. I Yeah, I really enjoyed this live stream. Next 5 minutes, I'll take some questions and then we will conclude the live stream. Mm-mm. Why does MERN stack based application show cause error when we deploy by dockerizing it? It doesn't show every time. So the thing is that with JavaScript applications, you have that CORS related issues. When you use Docker Compose, when both of them are in the same network, yeah, it's easy that you eliminate the CORS issues, or you can handle the CORS issues in the application as well. But for JavaScript issues, applications, yeah, uh, explicitly as a developer, you should handle CORS. And I'm waiting for your DM reply on Slack for the story, Shivakumar. Yeah, sure. Once we're done with the live stream, how can we know when would be next live stream? Is it every Wednesday? Yeah, yeah. So every Wednesday between 9 and 10, we are planning to do the live streams. Okay, and I'm scheduling them already, so you will get the notification and you can see also, because sometimes I do it at 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30 also. But Wednesdays we are doing it. I'll try to be even more specific with the time, but for now, yeah, I just explained about how to join the Slack channel. Sorry, I can't repeat it because I just explained how to join. Why don't we use EC2 instance to Dockerize Monstack app? Yeah, you can use it, no problem. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for joining the live stream today. We will do another live stream next Wednesday, and we'll try to address your questions. Take care, everyone. See you. Bye bye.